In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best budget small forwards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. If you guys are looking for a really good budget small forward to add to your lineup or just want to know the top 5 best budget small forwards, these are going to be, in my opinion, who are the best budget small forwards currently in the game. So at number 5, and once again, if you guys don't know, I do consider a budget card for anybody under 30,000 MT, but I think the most expensive card on this list might actually only be 15 or 20k, which is kind of crazy. All these guys are going to be super cheap and also elite at the small forward position. So the first card I wanted to talk about is just a budget version of Giannis, and that is going to be the hero THurl Bailey. And this card you can actually find for under 10,000 MT. He's only about 5 to maybe 7,000 MT on the auction house, which is just extremely low for THurl Bailey and what he can do on the court. A 6'11" small forward. We know he's going to give you elite level defense. He's great at getting to the basket with a 95 driving dunk, 95 3 ball. He's got 90 in every single defensive category with a 90 block, 90 steal, 90 perimeter, 90 interior defense. He's also super quick and athletic, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 speed with ball, 95 vertical, 97 stamina, 92 strength, and a 93 lateral quickness. So super athletic card in THurl Bailey. And then you also take a look at his badges. He's going to have 25 on Hall of Fame, so almost like dark matter with his Hoff badges. And I think for under, 10,000 MT, you just get such good value in THurl Bailey at the small forward position that I do think right now in the game, he is the 5th best budget small forward. At the number 4 spot is going to be a card that's been in the game for a while, or at least feels like he's been in the game for a while, and that is the Galaxy Opal AK-47, who surprisingly might actually be the more expensive card on this list. Even though he's like 14k, 15k, that still might be the most expensive card. That is how many great cards we have in this top 5, and just for how cheap they are, for how cheap they actually do go for. But yeah, AK-47, still one of the best two-way small forwards in the game. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan at small forward, and we know AK, just like THurl Bailey, is going to give you some of the best defense in the game. I mean, AK you can still argue is one of the best on-ball defenders with a 97 block, 97 steal, 98 perimeter, 94 interior defense. He's got pretty good athleticism and speed stats with a 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 94 speed with ball, 92 vertical, 87 strength, 98 lateral quickness. So really athletic card in AK-47. And then he also does have some fairly underrated offense. He's got a pretty good jump shot. He's got the O-shape base on very quick timing, so he's got a quick release. He's also got the Trey Sigs and the Trey Fade. He's got the Trey Size Up. He's got the Trey Young Escape. So he's got some of the better dribble Sigs in the game. And then you also take a look at the badges. He's going to have 17 on Hall of Fame, including Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Corner Specialist, Limitless Range, Clamp Breaker, Quick First Step, Anchor, Challenger, Chase on Artist Clamps, Glove, Interceptor, Menace, Off-Ball Pass, Post Lockdown, and Pogo Stick as well. So really good Hoff badges there for AK-47. So yeah, I do think right now he is going to be the 4th best budget shooting guard, or 4th best budget small forward. At number 3 though is going to be a newer small forward from the newest set, which is going to be the Heat Wave, or the newest Friday set I should say, and that is going to be Dark Matter Jermaine ONeal. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on this card because his jump shot is completely terrible. Like, it's god awful. It might be one of the worst jump shots in the game, but what you guys have to realize is he's 6'11" at small forward, 7'3" wingspan. He's got the player model of a power forward or a center, so he's going to be massive in game. His defense is going to be insane. He can stand and dunk over everybody. He has a huge size advantage, a huge height advantage. His defense is going to be top tier with a 92 block, 88 steal, 88 perimeter, 95 interior defense. He can rebound super well at small forward, and also a very underrated thing about this card is probably his dribble Sigs. He's got the Steve Francis Size Up, he's got the Trey Escape, and this card moves so well on offense that you can actually create with this card, maybe not as your primary ball handler, but if he needs to get past somebody or create his own shot, he can actually move very well. Like, he moves super quick in game for a 6'11" small forward, and in the 2-man pick and roll with him setting the screen, he is so dominant at diving to the basket and finishing at the rim that I do think he's a top 5 budget small forward because of his size at small forward. He's got 35 Hall of Fame badges. Yes, his jump shot is completely terrible, and it's really hard to agree with because it's so slow. Now, if you are wide open and you got tons of space, you still can green with this card. It's not like his jump shot's ungreenable. It's just like if there's some sort of contest or somebody near you, it's going to be really hard to get off in time. But Even with that being said, I think Jermaine ONeal has to be considered a top 5 budget small forward, at least in my opinion, because of the value he brings with his size, his defense, his mashing ability. And also those dribble sigs are super elite for a 6'11" small forward. At number 2 though is going to be another really tall small forward in the game, and that's going to be Dark Matter Shawn Kemp. I want to quickly check his price because I haven't checked his price in a while. I think he might be the most expensive card in this top 5. But once again, I haven't checked his price in a while. I would assume he's around 25k, maybe 20,000 MT. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be a little bit, yeah, he's maybe 20k, maybe 15, 20,000 MT, somewhere in that price range. So definitely considered a budget card. And yeah, he's just another tall small forward. Like, he's 6'10", so a little bit shorter than Jermaine and doesn't have as crazy of a player model, but he's still going to have really good height at small forward, which is really nice to see. He's got way better offensive stats than a card like Jermaine, and he's got a way better jump shot. You know, he's got that new jump shot with the Cole Anthony base and the Seti Osman upper on very quick timing. I think it's actually a pretty solid jump shot. He's also got the D-Book size up and the Kobe escape, so maybe not crazy dribble sigs like Jermaine ONeal, but can still move pretty decently. But the thing about Shawn Kemp, it's just like real life. His best thing is his ability to finish at the basket and dunk the ball. He's got a 99 standing dunk, 99 driving dunk. His defense really isn't that bad, especially for a Shawn Kemp card. 94 block, 89 steal, 89 perimeter, 94 interior defense. He can grab rebounds, and then he's also going to be hyper athletic. 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 speed with ball, 98 vertical, 94 strength, 92 lateral quickness. I mean, the card can jump out the gym, and then also has some pretty good Hall of Fame badges with 35 in total. You know, masher, posterizer, rise up, catch and shoot, corner specialist, limitless range, clamp breaker, handles for days, killer combos, quick first step, unpluckable anchor. So yeah, I do think Shawn Kemp definitely got to be considered somewhere in your top 5 budget small forwards. In my opinion, I think he's going to be number 2, but number 1 for me, this choice is very obvious, and that's going to be the Galaxy Opal Brian Labrini. The fact that this card is 4,500 MT is absolutely mind-boggling. How is he 4,000 MT? He is pretty much a perfect small forward in the game. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you guys Brian Labrini is a top 10 small forward and a guy that can compete against the best small forwards in the game. Whether it's LeBron, whether it's Giannis, whether it's Scottie Pippen, it's Jonathan Isaac, it's Bill Russell, you know, AK, like whoever you want to say. Bill Russell, or so not Bill Russell, Brian Labrini, he's on that level. I'm not saying he's better than a Chet. I'm not saying he's better than a Giannis or a LeBron or a Scottie Pippen or Jonathan Isaac. You know, I'm not saying he's better than those cards, but for 5,000 MT and below, that is just such good value for Brian Labrini. 6'9" at small forward. I've always said this about this card. He's pretty much a perfect small forward. He can do everything at an extremely high level. Amazing defender, perfect defensive tendencies. He's super fast, super athletic. He's got a great jump shot, really good Hall of Fame badges across the board. I mean, there's not really too much else you can ask for with this Galaxy Opal Brian Labrini for, once again, under 5,000 MT. But just to go over the top 5 once again in order, at number 5, I do have THurl Bailey, another card from the Hero set. Number 4, I think it's close, but I got AK at number 4. And then I do have Jermaine ONeal from the new Heatwave set at number 3. At number 2, I got Shawn Kemp from the Splash Zone set. And then at number 1, like I said, I do have Brian Labrini. And yeah, guys, that's going to be my top 5 best budget small forwards currently in my team. And you guys can let me know in the comment section down below if there's any other small forwards you guys would include in this top 5. Let me know that type of stuff in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.